Today might be characterized by the term executive dysfunction. Anybody who's neurodivergent will know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if you have ADD or ADHD. And that is the sense that often we have so much on our plates and so many different ideas moving through our heads that it's almost like a deluge. It's like sitting underneath a waterfall trying to get a teaspoon of water. It's profoundly overwhelming sometimes, and the moon is in Virgo right now, adding to complexity when it comes to our emotions. When the moon is in Virgo, we often have an experience where our emotions come through, and then the Virgo influence wants to analyze, it wants to organize, it wants to categorize. So like we'll have an emotional experience, and then our ego, the storyteller, will be like, well, I'm feeling this because of this, and all of a sudden we get lost telling a story to ourselves. Often it's experienced like being like so overwhelmed by either emotions or duties or responsibilities that you end up just kind of frozen, and that sense that maybe like something's sitting on your chest, or you just kind of like, I like to describe it as like my brain flatlining, like beep. That's the challenge of today, but hopefully at the beginning of the week you came up with a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. You know, sometimes if we have a really long to-do list, it helps to grab a highlighter and pick maybe one or two things that are like your highest priority, and just don't worry about the rest right now, unless it's something important like drinking coffee or putting on pants. And you know, I like to make jokes. I like to make jokes when things are stressful or overwhelming. If you are dealing with executive dysfunction today, my heart goes out to you. That is definitely a thing. I deal with it all the time. Today's card is the Ace of Wands, and this is a card of rejuvenation when it comes to our fire. Aces are new beginnings, and this is a card that represents empowerment. Sometimes when passion or creativity or inspiration comes through, you see how this person's like, oh, it's almost like a feeling of shock. But sometimes when we are creative, it is the most powerful expression of our soul's unique energy here on this planet. So I hope you have an amazingly creative day. I hope you're able to find inspiration rather than being overwhelmed by it. I'm Erin. I'm Queen Bee Tarot. I will see you next time.